Hello guys, welcome back to TFD. I'm Cordy and we're back again with another banger for the channel. And man, it looks like Caitlin Clark has officially fired back at Lexie Hall and Sophie Cunningham online. And this one right here has Indy buzzing like crazy. So buckle up because we're heading straight to Indianapolis for this update. Let's get it. Let's go. Hope everybody had an amazing holiday, got some rest, spent some time with the fam, all that good stuff. Things should finally get back on track as we move towards the end of the weekend. I don't know how many uploads I'm going to be able to drop over the next couple days, but trust me, we're locked in and we're dropping content regardless. With that being said, I'm not going to waste your time. We're diving straight into the drama, straight into the storyline, and straight into the receipts because the situation right here has WNBA Twitter going absolutely wild. Caitlin Clark rarely says anything publicly, so when she even hints at calling someone out, yeah, you know it's serious. All right, man, let's jump right into it and head over to Marca for the full breakdown. Now, this article right here states Lexie Hall waited months to get back at Caitlin Clark. She could probably use a little sun. Now, that is what Lexie Hall stated. They say revenge is a dish best served cold, and Lexie knows this well. The Indiana Fever Guard waited almost 6 months for the perfect moment to get back at her teammate Caitlin Clark for teasing her about her tan, reminding her of her characteristic paleness. Now, this is exactly what Caitlin Clark is clowning her about. So, we're talking about something from a few months back. As you can see here, this is Sophie Cunningham's Instagram page. And of course, Caitlin Clark didn't hold back. She jumped straight into the comments and wrote, "A little less tanning, a little more basketball, ladies." Now, that comment was made about 30 weeks ago, but the screenshots are just as wild today. These are the photos that went completely viral at the time, and it's not hard to see why. One of the posts alone racked up 133,000 likes, showing just how much attention it got back in May. This specific photo was posted on May 1st. Whether it was actually taken then or just shared, it doesn't matter. The engagement speaks for itself. Caitlin's comment really had everyone talking, and it's no wonder this clip keeps resurfacing online. Let's get back to the article. Last May, just before the start of the 2025 WNBA season, Sophie Cunningham, it says, "Lexie strikes back, the barb that took 6 months to return to Clark." In a recent interview with People magazine during the Glamour Women of the Year event, Hull took the opportunity to talk about the now infamous photo shoot. She definitely jokes about it, the Guard admitted. She explained that Clark often makes comments here and there, but it's all in good fun. Even so, she and Cunningham didn't hesitate to give her a hard time for her joke back then.
Now, I think this is what Lexie Hall had to say right here. Let me go ahead and pull this up real quick. This comes straight from People magazine, so let's take a closer look at it. It says, Lexie Hall teases teammate Caitlin Clark about tanning. She could probably use a little sun too, exclusive.
Now here's said. Despite everything, Lexie and Caitlin remain BFFs. Between jokes and laughter, Hull and Clark are great friends. She's one of my best friends on the team, and it's been amazing growing together and chasing the same goals. She affirmed that there's a natural connection between them. We push each other in practice, but also have so much fun. It's a good balance of competitiveness and friendship. Despite all the noise, the headlines, and the little jabs that get fans talking, one thing remains true. Lexie Hall and Caitlin Clark are still as close as ever. Their bond goes far deeper than any viral moment or competitive spark. Behind the scenes, it's jokes, laughter, and genuine friendship. Lexie calls Caitlin one of my best friends on the team and talks about how special it's been to grow together, learn together, and chase the same dreams side by side. There's a natural chemistry between them, that perfect balance of pushing each other to get better while still having fun every single day. In the end, their relationship is bigger than basketball. It's a mix of competitiveness, connection, and true friendship that keeps this duo grounded and makes the Indiana Fever locker room stronger than ever. And, that's just kind of the Caitlin Clark personality. She's got this energy that every teammate gravitates toward, whether it's Sophie, Aaliyah, Kelsey, or any of the other Fever girls. They all talk about her the exact same way. Fun, humble, competitive, and always lifting everyone up. Caitlin's the type of teammate who makes the locker room lighter, practices sharper, and the team chemistry stronger without even trying. She jokes around, she keeps things loose, but when it's time to lock in, everybody follows her lead. That's why these bonds are so real. It's not forced, it's not media-made, it's just who she is. Now, let's move into the other big story taking over the entire WNBA right now. And it hit me just a second ago. The last day of the month is tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Which means the WNBA officially has until tomorrow to get this CBA agreement handled. And the pressure is real. One of the hottest topics tied to the CBA situation is free agency. And front and center in that conversation, Indiana Fever's own Lexie Hall. Lexie is due for a major payday, and honestly, she deserves every bit of it. I've been saying it all offseason. This is her bag year. This is her moment. Lexie should be getting paid, period. But then the other question mark floating around is Sophie Cunningham. A few weeks ago, Sophie made it clear she wants her next team to be a place where she can settle down, buy a house, and make it home. And honestly, that's great. That's stability. That's long-term thinking. But here's where things got messy. A lot of people took that comment as her hinting that she wants out of Indiana. Whether that's true or not, nobody really knows. But what we do know is that both Lexie and Sophie are going to be dominating the off-season conversation. Truth be told, we haven't heard much from the Fever pipeline lately. And honestly, overall WNBA news has been pretty dry because everyone's waiting on this CBA decision. The league already got an extension last month, right after Halloween. But ever since then, nothing. No updates, no leaks, no whispers. So today or tomorrow, we should finally hear whether this is heading toward a lockout. And that is where things get scary. Because if there is a lockout, you do not want that dragging into March or April. If that happens, it could push back the start of the 2026 season. And after everything that went down last year, especially for Caitlin Clark fans, that is the last thing anybody wants. Caitlin Clark only played 13 games. She missed over 30 games due to injury. So the biggest storyline going into next season is simple. Will Caitlin Clark be back to the dominant version we all know she can be? Nobody knows, because we don't even know if there will be a 2026 season at this point. But here's what makes it even crazier. Project B is out here cutting checks like it's nothing. 2-3 million straight out the gate for players. Big-time contracts, big-time promises, real money. And if the WNBA ends up in a lockout, what do you think is going to happen? These players still need to get paid. Majority of the league is hitting free agency at the same time. You really think they're going to turn down millions? Imagine Project B saying, "We just signed y'all for all this money, so we don't really want you playing in the WNBA anyway." What happens then? It could collapse everything. This is why the league cannot afford a lockout. It would pour gasoline on Project B's fire. They'd be out here signing everyone, running wild, and the W would be in serious trouble. Get down in the comments section. Tell us what you're thinking about this. Don't forget, like and subscribe.